Greetings. This devotion is for the 29th of October, and we continue in Matthew from yesterday, this time Matthew 19, verses 16 through 22. Then someone came to him and said, "Teacher, what good deed must I do to have eternal life?" And he said to him, "Why do you ask me about what is good? There is only one who is good. If you wish to enter eternal life, keep the commandments." And he said to him, "Which ones?" And Jesus said, "You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness, honor your father and mother, you shall love your neighbor as yourself." The young man said to him, "I have kept all these. What do I still lack?" And Jesus said to them, "If you wish to be perfect, go sell your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come, follow me." When the young man heard this word, he went away grieving, for he had many possessions. So, in some ways, I feel sorry for this young man. He came to Jesus. In his mind, he was trying to balance life. Clearly, he had things. He was doing okay in life, and he had followed commandments, but something was still not there, right? And he came to God or to Jesus to try to understand that. But we can see he's missing the point, and there's two real strong points here where you see that. One is in the first question: what must I do to inherit eternal life? And then Jesus responds back to him after he says he has done all of these commandments, right? And Jesus says, "If you wish to be perfect." Now, Jesus understands that wasn't possible for him, right? But he didn't understand those pieces. Back to the inherit. It wasn't something he had to do to get that eternal life. It was a gift. It was God's gift. And had he understood that, he would have understood he didn't need to be perfect. What he needed to do was reprioritize his life around following Jesus. That was the point, right? And without that understanding, life didn't make sense for him. Things didn't kind of fall into line, if you will. That's the big piece here. We can look at a lot of things in this text, but I think that's the big piece. The call to focus on God's gift of life. And then the rest of our lives will make a lot more sense. Join me in a prayer attributed to Francis of Assisi. Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let us sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is discord, union. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Grant that we may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life.